morning, I'm going to show how to use the spreadsheet menu, in Casio fx-570EX plastic model in solving the nonlinear equations using Newton's method. For example, given the graph of fx equal to 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 7x plus 6, find the most positive root of fx by using Newton's method. Iterate until the modulus of absolute value of fxi less than epsilon equal to 0.005. This is a menu 8 is a spreadsheet menu. And this is a graph of fx equal to 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 7x plus 6. For that, of course, if a nonlinear equation is a polynomial, you can use this model of calculator. Actually, under equation modes, you have a polynomial equation. You can solve up to degree 4. Let's say here is cubic, so it's degree 3. Then you just key in the coefficients 2, negative 5, negative 7, 6, and negative 6. 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 7x plus 6. So you get the roots. First root is x equal to 3.217. Another root 0.6397. And one more negative roots. And to get the graph, for polynomial, you may scan the QR code. QR code is on top of the option button. So you need to press the shift key, options. And you can use your handphone to scan the barcode. If you click the graph here, so this is a root. If you click it, we have 1, 2, 3. The question 1, the most the least positive, so it's this root. And the least root is actually between interval 0 to 1 using Newton's method. Now, of course, if polynomial up to degree 4, you can straight away using your equation menu in your scientific calculator. You can get the graph, and even you can directly get the roots. Get the roots directly. The negative root. This is the most positive root. This is the least positive roots. However, if you have a nonlinear equation which is not the polynomial equation, then you may use you may need to use numerical method such as secant method, bisector method, or Newton method. So in this example, we are going to use the Newton's methods. Let's revise back what is Newton's methods. Newton's method is actually one of the numerical methods which is based on the tangent line. You have here, let's say the curve here. Let's say this curve is a nonlinear equation, and the blue color straight line is the tangent line. Tangent line is a line that passes only at one point. One point at the fx node, and then so by using the tangent line passing only one point x node, fx node, you have y minus fx node equal to, this is a derivative. That's why tangent, you get the derivative f prime x naught multiply x minus x naught. Since the tangent line intercepts at the x1, x1, y is 0. So plug in y is 0 when x is x1. Solving this equation for x1, you get x1 is actually x naught minus fx naught divided by f prime x naught. It means with x naught we can find the x1. So with x1 we can find x2. And hence in general, with xi we can find a better root which is xi plus 1. So this is so-called the Newton's method, where the I start from 0. With x naught we can find x1, with x1 we can find x2, x2 we can find x3. Then this one. So we perform the Newton's method using this table. You have your x, and then you will have your fx, you have your f prime x. So your x1 is actually the x naught minus f prime x naught divided by fx. This one, x divided by f prime x. The wrong formula. Fx divided by f prime x. This example is find the most positive roots. So first of all, before using the spreadsheet menu, I will show how to calculate using the normal calculation. In normal calculation, in menu 1, first of all, the most this example is show the most positive, calculate the most positive root. Locate between interval 3 to 4. So you may choose your x0 is 3 or x0 is 4. So in this case, x0 is chosen as 3. So we write, you have I is for iterations variable x starting with x0 is 3, and then you calculate this value is fx when x is 3, and then calculate f prime x when x is 3. Using your scientific calculator, this is in the normal calculation modes. So you input the function 2 x cubed minus 5 alpha x squared minus 7 x plus 6. So we input the function fx 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 7x plus 6. Then we calculate. First of all, here is for x equal to 3. So press 3. You get negative 6. And then you need to input the f prime x. F prime x here you have two ways. Here I will differentiate the f prime x. So your f prime x in this case will be 6x squared minus 10x minus 7. So you input the f prime x into your scientific calculator. 6x squared minus 10x minus 7, and you calculate. So x is 3. Because just how we input x is 3. So if you want to accept this value, it's just equal. So you get 17. Calculate, and then you need to plug in the x1 formula into your calculator. You may key in your x1 using the calculator as a formula in the xi plus 1. x0, I will input as a. Then I will input this x naught as a, fx naught as b, f prime x naught as a c. So a minus b divided by c. To calculate the new x is depend on the recently the latest previous row. So when you calculate this one, this is the value of a, this is b, this is c. You put another formula to be your alpha a minus alpha b alpha c, and I calculate. So a is 3, b is negative 6, c is 17. You get 3.3529. You get your x1. Okay, after you get the x1, you need to calculate your fx1. You need to calculate your fx1. Then you find back the formula for your fx. This is formula for fx. And you calculate. Okay, x is 3.3529. You can press 3.3529. So you get here 1 hit your fx click. When x is 3.3529 is 1.7062. To calculate f prime x when x is 3.3529, search back that formula. This one. Then calculate. So x we already inputted just now, so you just accept it. So you get 26.9226. Okay, later on. To calculate x number 2, you search back this formula, calculate. Okay, now a, you take the latest previous row. Because a, okay, when you calculate x1, this is a, b, c, so you calculate x2, now a, b, c, go down one more row. So a will be 3.3529. The b is here. 1.7062. C now 26.9226. So you get here 3.2895, and the process is repeated until your modulus or absolute value of your fx less than the epsilon given. In this case, you stop at I equal to 3 because your fx3 modulus of fx3 is positive 0.004, which is less than epsilon equal to 0.005. Hence, the most positive root of the fx equal to 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 7x plus 6 is approximately x number 3, which is equal to 3.2871. So if you want to solve it using spreadsheet menu, then turn skip menu number 8. Press menu and then press 8. Okay, so we can key in the first cell here, which is the value is 3. Okay, and then I'm going to key in the formula for functions fx. So to key in formula, just alpha calc to get the equal here. So key in the functions here, 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 7x plus 6, where you replace all your x here, because x is stored in the cell, x is stored in cell A1. So your key in is actually 2a1 cubed minus 5a1 squared minus 7a1 plus 6. Okay. Because x naught is stored in the cell A1. Okay. So 2 alpha A1 cubed and then minus 5a1 squared minus 7 A1 plus 6. So the difference in the spreadsheet menu and calculate menu you can use a variable x, but in the spreadsheet menu you have to detect your x is stored in which cell. Here A1, then all the x you have to change it to A1. You get 14. In wrong formula. Okay, this is show the value. You check the formula, you shift menu, okay, spreadsheets, and then number 2, okay, show, and then number 1, show the formula. Okay. So if I key in wrongly, to edit, then I'm in cell, okay, you see the cell P1 is highlighted, so option, edit cell. Number 3. Okay, so edit cell. 5 times alpha A1 squared minus 7A1 plus 6. Okay, now I get negative 6. Okay, later on I have to key in the F prime, okay, X node formula in the cell, this is column A, B, C, in the cell C1. So alpha CALC, okay. So the F prime X formula again, okay, so X, we change it to A1. So you got 6 alpha A1 squared minus 10 alpha A1 minus 7. We differentiate this one. 10 x, so it's 6x squared, so it's 6A1 squared minus 10x, so it's minus 10A1, so minus 7. Okay. So to calculate x1, so alpha CALC. Okay, calculate x1. x1 is dependent on the x node. Okay, where the x node, okay, so mean in the Excel spreadsheet, this will be A1 minus B1 divided C1. X node, okay, the formula for your Newton is actually, you got x node equal to x1 minus fx node divided by f prime x node. So the x node is stored in cell A1, so alpha A1. Okay, minus fx node is stored in cell B1, so minus alpha B1 divided by f prime x node is stored in alpha C1. You get it, 3.3529. So compared to normal calculation modes, to get your, after you get x1, to get fx1, you need to search back the formula for your fx. Then you press CALC button, input the new x formula, then you get this new fx1 formula. Okay, but in the spreadsheet menu, okay, this is a formula, and then you can copy the formula down. To copy formula, press options, go down, copy and paste on the tool. Then you go down, you paste it. In the paste it, clear server, paste it, you paste it, viewer. So one done, you AC to escape. You see, not much different, but the formula is actually relatively changed. Okay, in the first row, our x, okay, is stored in cell A1. Okay, in second row, actually x is stored in A2. So the formula is relatively changed according to row. So to copy the formula for f prime x. Okay, to copy option, go down number 2, and go down equal, go down equal to paste, go down equal to paste. If you go down equal to paste, you go down equal to paste. Okay, and then you may copy it back. Okay, again, so you can check the formula also AC to escape the paste. The formula, okay, also relatively changed according to the row. Okay, now we copy the formula for x1. Option, go down, you copy, paste. paste. Just paste it. Paste it. Escape. Okay, now you can check it so you know when to stop. And this is when the Excel spreadsheet here start from I equal to 1. So 6 is this is actually my X number 5. Exactly 0. Okay. Or here show the formula. So you want to see the value. Shift menu. Go down spreadsheet number 2. You want to show value number 2 again. So this is, you can see where to stop. Then you can actually from the spreadsheet menu here, you copy it straight to your paper to get your solutions. So this key using spreadsheet is much faster because you can just copy paste. But if you use a CALC menu, you have to search back the formula that you input, you calculate, input the new value, you get your fx, and then search back your f prime x formula, calculate, calculate to get the value, and then search back your the new Newton formula to calculate the x2, and the process is repeated. But using the spreadsheet, you just copy, you paste it. You just paste the formula, then copy it down to your paper. So we stop actually -6. This is a F1 1.7073, F2 0.0603. Okay, you may say why different? The answer is slightly different because in the spreadsheet they pick up all the decimal place, but here I just display up to 4. Okay, I fix it to 4 decimal place actually. Number format. So it's actually the table here show only 4 decimal place because I fixed to 4 decimal place, but the actual calculation is actually take up all the decimal place, 9 decimal place. But the calculation in the table here is actually we round it to 4 decimal places. So you see I input my x1 value 4 decimal place, so I obtain this one. So the first one 7073. So this 1.7062 because this value I use 4 decimal place, but in your calculator it pick up all the 9 decimal place. So of course the spreadsheet one pick up 9 decimal place to be more accurate compared to if you use a CALC menu where you only input 4 decimal place. That's why the answer is slightly different, but it's slightly run. And then you see at this one, no, slightly done. So but when you take the root, this is also at x number 3 because the fx 3, this value is actually less than the epsilon, which is 0.005. Hence we stop, and the answer is actually if you round it to 4 decimal place, the answer is 3.2871. The root is same, but the value for your fx, f prime x will be slightly different. So we take this and conclude that we have solved actually the nonlinear equation using Newton's method, and I have show how we calculate using the normal calculate menu and using the spreadsheet menu. The difference for spreadsheet menu, the formula that we input using x in the CALC menu, x you have to look, see back where your x is stored. X is stored in cell A1, hence all the x here you change to the A1. To input formula in the cell, so for this one, you must press alpha CALC to have an input, and then you input the function formula, just change the x accordingly to where the x is stored. So you key in the formula for your fx node, f prime x node, then key in formula for x1 using Newton's formula, where make a mistake. This is x1 equal to x node. So key in the x1 formula, x1 is equal to x node minus fx naught divided by f prime x naught. Okay, where the x naught is stored in A1, fx naught is stored in B1, okay, the f prime x naught is stored in C1. To show back, okay, the formula go down. So show formula. Then to check the formula. Okay, then if we use a CALC menu, the x naught, okay, I represent using A, fx naught I represent using B, f prime x naught I represent using C. Okay, then you calculate your x1. When you calculate the x2, okay, A, B, C will go down. This will be the latest A, this is a B, this is a C, and the process is repeated until the modulus of your fxi less than the epsilon. Okay, in this case we fix the 4 decimal place. So our epsilon we take 0.005. Okay, with this, thank you for your attention.